Shout out to everybody here on a Saturday night. Each and every one of you, the crypto lifers, baby. Bang, bang, bang. Shout out to each and every one of you jumping on into the live. Music is booming. We are booming. Bitcoin's booming. Everybody's seeing crypto now, paying attention. How's it gonna do in a recession? Man. Bitcoin's beating up almost every other asset in the world. This is what happens, baby. Shout out to each and every one of you here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Let's go, crypto lifers! Changing it up. It's not the morning. I am having a spin drift, which I probably shouldn't have. Okay. Shout out to everybody here on the Saturday night. Let's jump on into the chats. Let's break it down. Shout out to everybody here. Let's take a look. We have Rep up 13%. Digibyte, Filecoin, my man with Filecoin. Shout out to Friend, banging on him. UMA up, Uni up, and you can look at the ticker and some of the awesome news below me. Abu Dhabi-based Venom Foundation launches a $1 billion fund for Web3. That's been going on for about a week now. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Let's break it down. If you've been kicking it with me, I put out NAVI. When did I put out NAVI? I don't know. Even, I think Laura Marshall asked me to go over it on the live stream at 119 2 days ago. And when I went over it, I saw tight moving averages. I saw point of control. I saw hidden bullish divergence, a MACD turning, and a low stochastic on the 4-hour time frame telling me that there was 72.33% gains coming out of NAVI. Let's take a look at what happened in NAVI. Let's do the before and after, shall we? Bing. There's your before. And if that is my before, let me see. And then I can bring my after right there. It looks like it was a little bigger. But that's basically going to match pretty close, right? Oh, that's where it is. Right like that. There's your before, after. Before, after. Before, after. It's like magic. We should make this a TikTok, Sean. Do something with this, man. I'll make myself big, dude. Let's have fun with this. Give me some. I'm just making a free TikTok, everybody, so I don't have to pay for it after. I'm just doubling up. My name is Crypto Lifer. If you like to trade, I find all these awesome little altcoins all the time, and I love the cup and handle, all these different ideas that I can teach you, like NAVI. Here's NAVI's before. 2 days later, it is up. Boom. Over 72%, hitting the target that we had called out on 119 at 11:35 in the morning. So, if you want the education to understand how this is going on, like, boom, jump on into my live stream. Dang. Gotta do it again. I hit the wrong one. Get it in the right place then. Dang. Now I gotta do all that energy, man. You know, it's like a whole, gotta make sure I was looking the right way. My name is Sam Price, the Crypto Lifer, and I do a live stream every single day, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m., and I go over coins and things that I'm looking at. Someone asked for a super chat for NAVI coin. I went over it and it had all the bells and whistles that I go for when I teach a class every single Tuesday from 3 to 5:30. You can sign up for that class in the link below. Find me on YouTube. Check it out. But this is NAVI on 119 at 11:35. The next day, 2 days later, actually, 48 hours, boom. This thing would hit the target, go right to where it was supposed to go, 72.33% gains for NAVI. There is your before, and there is your after. There is your before, and there is your after. Boom. That's what the cup and handle can do. Hidden bullish divergence and more. I can teach you this every Tuesday from 3 to 5:30. Jump into my trading group for $3 a day, $270 for the bear market special. I can't wait to see you there. And you can see more before and afters with me. Green candles, baby. Green candles. All right, cool. We got to do something with that. I don't know what we'll do. We got to do something with it. Send it to John. All right. Okay, let's calm it down. Let's calm it down a little bit. But NAVI, bigger gainer of the day for us. NAVI. YLD made some move. FTT. I'm watching FTT. It's looking interesting for whatever reason. Thoughts of them coming back, right? Some bullish tones, you know? When they were going down, they were dumping. When they're coming back, they're pumping. about to break through this point of control. 4-hour looks like we're about to see a move here, in my humble opinion, for FTT. So just like NAVI, like we were going over the other day here on the channel, you never know. FTT may be a move here. Again, you got to get the education, understand if it's for your risk, and get it in. If it's not, then it's not for you, right? Never do what you see on YouTube or see anyone talk about. You got to do your own research, figure it out. You may hear about it through us, but then you got to kind of find out whether it fits your fancy, right? I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do on this channel should be taken as financial advice. If you ever take class from me or you jump into my trading group, I would never ask for your funds. I would never control your portfolio for any reason. I would only be a teacher. You would be a student. That would be the end of our relationship. Just want to make that professionally clear. Shout out to everybody here on the live. May God bless each and every one of you. May you be having a wonderful day with each and every one of your family members and friends. And yeah, maybe today was a blessing. Maybe your day's just starting, no matter where you are in the world. For me, it's coming to an end a little bit. You know, it's 8:17. I've been up since about 6 in the morning. So started the day with ALTRADY and a meeting, and the day has just continued to fly by. FTT looking tasty. 4-hour oversold in the symmetrical triangle. 50-50 shot. But hey, FTT. Okay. Could you check orbs for me? Your TA and NAVI is impeccable. Shout out to Daveson Track, man. Thank you for the love, man. God bless. Were you here for the live TA that I did on it? I mean, I take no credit. All the credit goes to Laura Marshall. It was Laura. She did this. She made this happen. But tight moving averages, above the point of control, MACD turning, hidden bullish divergence, it was all there for gains. Everything was kind of there, and it had a use case. And I like the thing. You know what I mean? It actually has a real use case people can use to this day, right? Now it's not that far from its all-time high, which is interesting. Really just a wick away, this thing could get to 25 cents, not like faster than fast. This thing can build an idea, all right? So, NAVI on the radar. Some of the 3Ls attempting to bounce back. Let's take a look at the elefante in la room. The elephant in the room, Bitcoin. All right. Okay. So we saw that W for the win on the 7-minute. It was so funny. I saw this W. See it? I was sitting in the parking lot getting ready to eat a burger. W. And I was like, win. And this thing just blasted off right after I wrote win. Kind of crazy. It's like, boom. I was like, watch this flag on the 7. Wah! And Bitcoin was just gone. All right. And here's where we stand. Here's where we sit. We fell out of this kind of rising wedge, as you can see. That's what it was making. But measured move really to the point of control, and so far holding the zone. So we're going to delete kind of what I made there. All right. If it broke out, we would have went to 24,218. All right. You had some bearish divvy on the 15-minute. That was pretty strong. So, I mean, let's make sense of what we got going on here. Could be a flag retracement. That can still bounce to the upside. Oversold 1-hour time frame. You got a point of control that you bounced off of, and you got a previous resistance become new support, right? So this is something to look at. It's not perfect. It's a mess, right? I'd go to like the 7 to look at the flag in depth a little more here, or just to get a little more dynamic. Look at that's a shoulder head and a shoulder, or that's a shoulder head and a shoulder, and it broke to the downside. 3 peaks. Okay, 7-minute wants to come down even more here. Rounded pot tops are just nasty. I don't like them personally. Could end up being an inverted cup and handle too as well. All right. But so far we have to look at this as it is a flag. All right. Wait for the 7-minute and the 15-minute to play ball. But now the 1 hour could make a move to the upside. 1 hour has already shown that it likes to bounce here. And the 1 hour now has, in my humble opinion, like the beginnings. I mean, even this, like, that is a divergence because this swings sharply to the upside. See that? That's still a hidden bullish. It's a class B hidden bullish divergence. That angle is so different to the other angle. It's telling you that the bears just don't have momentum. That's kind of what bullish divergence is telling you, okay? That's what it's saying, all right? I don't know why. Sorry, the microphone should have been way louder. Sorry about that. Let's see if anyone said, why is it so low? This guy. Okay, cool. Gonna hit 23, get it clear now. Yeah. A lot better, it's good. Hey, no one said nothing. Usually people are like, man, why can't I, man? So, I mean, this is exactly what the 22-hour looked like before we got our big blast. This right here. You know, you had this kind of sentiment going. That's a hidden bullish divergence. Tells us that we should get to about 23,680 tonight or into tomorrow, possibly. 1 hour wants to bang on us to the upside, right? 4 hours says no, and that's a bearish engulfing candle already dumping to the downside. 4 hour needs to come all the way back down to its, preemptive place here. Let's take a look. 4 hour wants to come all the way back to at least the 21-day moving average, which would take us to this line here at 21,800. 21,008 would be a nice place to re-up, 21,008 to 20,800. That area would be a nice place to re-up for BTC, in my humble opinion. Funny, we get my old work from like when we just made these flags and we kept hitting it. It's not easy, man. You look back on your TA, you're like, how did I get here? Just moving. So we're going to watch the 1 hour and see if this flag could do damage, or do we make an M pattern and dump to the downside? It's pretty simple. We'll make some type of M here, right? Or we'll bearishly retest what many, and even I would say, is a rising wedge, and we come up to somewhat of these areas and we lose it, all right? So time will tell tonight what happens. 1 hour is crispy and ready to rock. Let's see what the 50-minute and the 7-minute do. They need to reset a little bit, possibly come on down. Not a lot of space, nothing too crazy. So we're going to watch this flag here on the 15 for the next half an hour to 2 hours, for the next 2 hours. That will kind of play out, and then we can go from there and see if the 1 hour and the 15-minute oversold together can make a bit of a move to the upside. So once the 1 hour kind of spreads its wings, either cuts sideways or gets pushed off, maybe even gets, flipped by this pushing 4 hour. 4 hour looks bearish. Not a good sign. Okay. 4 hours very bearish. But you still got a green candle there. Let's see what the 1 hour can do. I'm also going by support and resistance. Resistance. Bounce, bounce. So far, SR flip. Until we break it, it is an SR flip. It's being respected. So I must respect the support and resistance. I can't not respect that. So that's where we stand with this idea. Measured move could take you to 20,006. And to my bigger idea is $24,200 dollar bill though. All right. So that's kind of where we sit for tonight. I would watch this 15-minute and the 1 hour flag. It's going to take about 6 to 8 hours to figure out, especially with low liquidity. And we should kind of get a good idea of what's happening. So that's my update for Bitcoin from this morning. Kind of, from the update from this morning, we got a little bit of a move to the upside after the morning, and then we kind of got lackluster. The trade I put out did hit the first target, raised the stop loss to break even, and then I got stopped out at break even. So it was an easy, it was a trade. I did win the trade. Did take some gains out of the trade. Did not lose. Compounded more into the portfolio than I had before. So nothing you can complain about that at all, right? A win is a win, baby. Once you figure out how not to lose your portfolio, that's the key. How not to lose. You control your nerves to the point where you know how not to lose. All right? That's the first. I always tell everyone, first you learn how not to lose, then you learn how to win. It's kind of crazy, right? But it's so true. It's so true. Let's take a look at BOOKMAP. BOOKMAP has a fat order and 2 orders here, 24K, matching our idea that we will go to the upside on this 1 hour boom. So watch out for the shorts. Looks like a squeeze could happen tonight. Just something to think about. We got more orders up here than down here. So looking interesting. New 99ers here. Discord is far beyond my expectations, but I expect nothing less from the lifer and the crew. Glad to be part of the group, man. Thank you so much, Dangerfield. He jumps into the Discord. He has an idea. He watches the live. He's like, what's it like? And he's blown away. He's like, whoa, this is a group. This is what happens when you enter a group of professionals that want to change their lives. We're professional at kicking our boss out of the room. We're professionals at quitting our boss. Yeah, firing our boss. Okay. How can I check this? Now he gets respect from the lifer. Blown away, man. Thank you so much, man. Shout out to Dangerfield. We love you. Thank you for the $4.99. God bless you. Orbs and ARX. We'll take a look at Orbs and ARX on the idea here. So you see what I'm seeing, a bit of hidden bullish again. Idea that we could get a move to the upside. Flag of the 1 hour. However, this could pump and roll over any given moment. The 50-minute could begin to dump and we could start to pummel down. No guarantees. These are only probabilities. What I speak on, I work on probabilities. As a trader, you have no idea what's going to happen. You have to be okay with knowing nothing about the outcome. You just got to believe that the probability may happen. That's it. Every single time you step up to the trade. Oh my God. I just crypto faced. Shout out to Crypto Face, man. That burp was for you, brother. But every single time you step up to the plate, you have to believe that it could happen. Everyone looking at Rose. Let's take a look at Rose. Rose also on my radar too as well. Rose. DeFi starting to make a bit of a move too. So with DeFi getting a bit of a zone here, I love when someone's, oh, that's so loud. Turn down your headphones, you schmoo. Sorry. But seriously. Look, cup and handle here for Rose. 1 hour looks absolutely beautiful for some damage for Rose. Rose looking like it wants to get did out. You know? You tell me. Look at that. Rose, USDT. You got the hidden, a slightly hidden bullish. This is in a bull pennant. MACD going above a point of control. This thing could do damage tonight. Let's take a look at my risk to reward ratio on Rose. Yeah, I can sit at 3 right below the point of control. 279 to kind of square it off. And there you have it. I mean, golden cross in the 1 hour time frame. 4 hours probably spent, which it is. Would have to get flipped by momentum. Daily could flip for you. 22 hour has some momentum. Interesting. Rose, baby, Rose. 16%. 5. Not the best trade in the game. But it could start a bigger move. You never know. So Rose is on the radar now. That would be a 1 hour scalp for me. I don't know what it would be for you. Can you check Aptos? Aptos is a bit spent at this time. I'll take a look at it. Shout out to Lazaro Alberto. Thank you. Shout out to Love Learning, Stack McChange. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Shout out to the 500 people on the live. Like 500 people on the live. That's how you know things are changing. Saturday night is starting to boom. 216 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. People are starting to catch on. The most consistent YouTube channel in the game. We see a lot of newcomers starting to catch on, man. We scraped through some newcomers this last couple weeks. I was on Crypto Blood's channel. I was on Jason Casper's channel. I was all over the internet. I was streaming till my face fell off. Literally, we made so much content. Like, let's talk about it. I mean, it's insane. We dropped this video. We dropped the interview with Jason Casper. The anomaly in the stochastics, where I told you to watch the stochastics, where the daily could make a huge move. That's exactly what happened. So had you watched this anomaly video, you would have seen the anomaly occur a few days later. This would have blown your mind. Algorand, a really deep, in-depth into Algorand. You got to see that if you have Algorand. You must see that. We interviewed Sin City, Unreal, right? Had both the guys on the crew, right? Made another Subconscious Mind. Those videos were amazing. Busted out shorts. A bunch of shorts got put out to inspire you and keep you moving. Unbelievable. On top of that, we went live all the time, every single day, this morning, tonight, yesterday, just consistently banging on them. Oh, man, it's been amazing. 3 hour streams, 4 hour streams. It's just been out of control, right? But thank you to everybody that made it happen. I greatly appreciate it. And we had that big almost 7,000 view stream the other day, 6,200 stream. That really started to make a wave. And we're on the run right now. The lifers we're gaining steam. I think percentage-wise, we're the fastest growing channel in crypto, baby. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. May God bless you all for kicking it with me. You know, I was going to put high HIMAYC, but I was done with them. But it's funny, I saw it in this channel this morning, and I was like, it is in a tight channel, Sammy. I said, and there's your measured move to the upside, you know? And they had some upside there, but I left it alone. I was done with the oldies, right? Tone on my radar as a long-term project. Right now, it's kind of dwindling sideways. AXI Infinity. Showing signs of being in a bit of a flag here. If Bitcoin makes a move tonight, AXI will flag out here to the upside. AXI looking somewhat interesting. Broke out here. Point of control. You're getting a golden cross about to occur here on the 1 hour time frame. Possible flag in a smaller time frame. Just a bit of a scalp here, but AXI on the table here. Cup and handle. Could make some gains. And you hear it's almost kind of in an ascending here too. That it could do some more damage on a bigger scale. And this is how I build. And I hope if you build with me, you can see and be free financially as I rhyme all night long in time. So check it out. Possibly 30% gains. This could be a buy zone here above the point of control. 200-day moving average. Things that I like to see. AXI Infinity. With no one else selling it off like it was getting sold off apparently and sabotaged, there's a chance AXI may have a bit of a move here. Just worth watching on the 1 hour time frame. And a bigger idea may be brewing for AXI Infinity. All right. Where are these super chat easies? Super chats, ORBS and ARXS. Let's take a look at ORBS USDT. Shout out to the ORBS network on Coin. All right, let's take a look here. ORBS. Okay, lack of liquidity because it has like very, very small candles. So it tells me to be careful. So I can already tell like my orders will have a hard time getting filled. It's very little. Resistance in this area. Resistance in this area. $22-hour pointing to the upside. I get it. I don't like looking at this at all. I'll tell you, the faster I get out of this, the better. Yeah, personally, I don't like when I look at a chart and I want to trade, it gets cringy for me. I'm like, oh god, you know. Daily could pump up to the 200 SMA for sure, like we've seen. What will happen? You know, could be flipping there. 3-day chart's a little spent, like a lot of the market. You got some bearish divergence in the 22-hour time frame. You know, you're making some kind of rising wedge here that could break out parabolically. Is ORBS starting a parabola? It could be. You may be onto something here, right? It did break out of the wedge finally, and it's above the 200 SMA for the first time. Possible move, right? Staying nicely above the 200 SMA on the 4 hour. ORBS could possibly get a bit of a move here to the upside. I'm not going to trade it, and it's not my cup of tea, but it doesn't mean it can't happen. 39, maybe even further up, back to the next resistance. ORBS on the radar, something I'm looking at. I'm not going to post it though. I'm leaving that alone. Back to BOOKMAP, looking pretty interesting here. BOOKMAP, link in the description below if you want to get into BOOKMAP. It shows where the order books are. It shows me who's buying what, like how many people want to buy Bitcoin. Like there's 1,276 people that want to sell Bitcoin, or there's 1,276 Bitcoins want to be sold at 24,000. 920 want to be sold at 23,500. And we're flat right now in an order. And we got some orders here they want to buy at 22.5. Really no orders lower here, trying to, you know, spot us up. A few kind of scattered in, but like usually you get some orders here and here that would try to push us up. So no big buy wall, but some sell walls up in here into the 24,000. Usually the liquidity likes to go touch the closest orders. The closest biggest order is here at 24, telling me that it corroborates my idea that we could go all the way up to $24,000. So just something to think about here on BOOKMAP. And if you want BOOKMAP, link in the description below. You won't get it any cheaper than the way I give it. And shout out to BOOKMAP. I love working with them. I am affiliated. I get a commission every time someone does buy BOOKMAP, and I'm very, very proud to do that. That's the definition of a pure working relationship in crypto. You know, with all the weird other things that go on in crypto, so legit, you know. One of these Sunday nights, the lifer will stream in his pajamas. Never. Nope. I got a reputation to uphold. It's just a professionalism at this point, you know? Yeah. Okay, 530 people while we're growing on a Saturday night. People are hearing about this stream. They're like, you know what? I want to get down with the lifers. They keep hearing, who are the lifers? Who's the lifers? The lifer? Who's lifer? Who's this guy, Crypto Lifer? Then they find out, next thing you know, they're hooked and they want to get in. Sam, stuck in a trade in HIMAYC bits. Yikes. That has been from like 2 months ago, man. Okay, ARXS. Someone asked for ARXS. It is consolidating nicely. I see what you're saying here. Interesting. I had it here, kind of made a little bit of a move, then slumped down. Let's take a look at the daily. So it made what I call the Morpheus bottom here that I used to see, kind of like this head and shoulder bottom. Weird question. Didn't this whole run Bitcoin start on a bear flag? No, it did not. It was a falling wedge that broke to the upside. Yeah. Yep. And it was actually a cup and handle. Yeah. So no. Maybe for you it was a bear flag. I saw a cup and handle. It depends on how you're looking at it. I mean, not really though. I mean, I would have called out a bear flag if we were in a bear flag. And I'll go back and be arbitrary about it, look at it properly. But look at that cup and handle that exploded. That's how these cup and handles work. I mean, it's the fastest money you can make, cup and handle. That's why they call me Sammy Cup and Hattie, because I love the fastest way for an altcoin to boom to the upside. 533 people on the live. May God bless each and every one of you. So, daily is resetting. 22 hours pretty low, too, for a move. That's interesting. All right. So I tell you, so your bigger time frames, are saying, hey, this thing could moon. You're starting to form, I believe, which is a kind of a symmetrical triangle here. Touching the 21-day moving average, which is okay. The 1 hour is getting low and you're getting tight. This thing could make a bit of a move here. I see what you're seeing. And that was the bells and whistles. You must be a lifer asking about this coin. It's funny when I see my system. Someone asked me about something, and I'm like, but that's what I would trade. So, yeah, I mean, this looks interesting. ARXS does look interesting, and the bigger time frames corroborate the story. It has a few things going for it. Four-hour needs to get flipped, but right now the 1 hour is in control. Looks pretty nice. ARXS, thank you for the super chat. May God bless you. AGIX took a little beat down. Let's take a look at APT and ALGO, SWP, and AGIXQ. Did this run on Bitcoin start on a bear flag? No, we answered that already. You don't have to repeat that. Okay. Cup and handy on RUNE. RUNE, it's been a while. Thor chain gets its moving and grooving. Yeah, kind of a cup and handy there for sure. Let's take a look at that. I mean, cup and handle throughout the whole market now, right? It's definitely a cup. Got your handy Samuel cup and handle to the upside, right? And then you got like the idea of this idea, this trend holding. Then you get to see the wave 1, wave 2, 3, 4, 5. Get the risk-reward ratio. Nobody does it faster, better, quicker, easier, simpler than the lifers, baby. That's why you've never seen this many coins on any other stream in your life. Look, you go to the live, you go to one of my random lives, and you just look, and you're like, no. Is that possible? Like, look at that. Is that possible every single day? Look at that's just nuts. From when I put it out here in this channel, this guy's insane. Showing signs of life here. It gets above that. He's not a person. He's a bot. The man can't be real. Insanity. So look, I mean, RUNE. I see what you see. 1 hour time frame again. 4 hours probably coming on down. 22's beat pushing up. Daily could spin. The bigger charts 3-day are horrible. But, I mean, there's a chance you get a gain here for RUNE, too. I mean, that is a cup and handle for RUNE on the radar. Let's take a look. Likes, 294. Dislikes, 0. What's the best you do? And smash that like, baby. Thank you. Can we look at SPEL? Been a long time since I looked at SPEL. Let's take a look at APT, ALGO, SPEL. We'll get into it. Let's take a look at APT on KuCoin. Aptos. Pump nicely. Made this other flag, but that is a rising wedge. Breakdown 68% of the time. 2 hour dumped on you, but it's attempting to hold the zone just like Bitcoin in a way. So whatever Bitcoin does, this thing is going to attempt to do right now. It's a little locked in. So you got this thing going on here. You got this thing going on. And we got to wait out the 15 just like BTC. The 1 hour probably looks good like Bitcoin. It does. About to pump. Very strange pattern. We got to almost put it in this little flag. See? That's what we got going on right now. This is it. That's it. Looks very similar to when the 22 broke out, remember, on Bitcoin. You kind of have the hidden bullish 2 going on here. Same thing Bitcoin's doing. You know, this thing was pumping and got caught into the Bitcoin mix. You got a hidden bullish divergence there. It tells us we could continue to the upside. Really wick all the way to the wickage. Yeah, I was about to say, that should bring us at least to this area. Possibly another 40% gains. High risk, high reward, though. You got to have the big cojones to take a trade like this. You gotta have the cojones. Not many people do. Many people don't, you know. But Aptos could make a bit of a move here on the 1 hour time frame for sure. And it all depends on Bitcoin. You can see it's all in the line. Bitcoin takes a dump, then this dumps. And so you take your shot. It's a higher risk idea, but you take your shot. Does Songbird have legs on the daily? Super chats, Algo, Swap, Spell, and Songbird on the daily. Thank you for the love. Let's take a look at Algorithm. Or Algorand. I always call it algorithm. So funny. Algorand. Like I don't know my coins. Cup and handle for everything's in the same exact pattern. You see? I mean, it making kind of these rising. It's like an ascending triangle rising wedge with a move here. With the cup and handle inside. And then these little flags that we're making. Like. It's the same story. Morning glory. Resistance. Can you hold the zone? Bitcoin gets the move. Right? And look at this is a bigger cup and handle there too. So let me see. I had this long bull for Algo, like consolidative bull. Like when is Algo just went lower too? Everyone thought they were getting a deal. I said, remember, Algo could go lower. I don't know if you watched my Algorand Moon River on the weekly, on the daily, please. And thank you. Keep vibrating at a higher level. Shout out to the crypto clan. May God bless you for the 555 of the Wu-Tang, baby. May God bless you for the W's, man. 584. We are banging on them on a Saturday night. Almost to 600 people. Something is brewing. It must be Bitcoin. Because, man, we went Saturday nights where most people wanted to hang and bang. Now they want to hang out and hit the chats. So, look, this is a falling wedge on Algo. Wants to pump to the upside. Daily is looping, which means it could flip to the upside. 22-hour may give you a better channeled idea here, but let's take a look. So Algo's not too scary. I mean, it's so low compared to itself. And once it gets above these 200 SMAs, it's going to blast. This point of control is the holder for Algo, and it's gone, baby, gone. Cup and handle right there waiting for Algo. So now I see a kind of a cooler story here. Good accumulation zone for Algo. 15 cents. I mean, you can't beat that. 16 cent Algorand. Goes to 8 cents. You're down 50%. And that's like the lowest I think it could ever go, right? Hang and bang. Yeah. I don't know where this stuff comes from. I make it up right as I say it. When you vibrate on the mic every single day, you get good at kind of being quick on the tongue, I guess, right? Whether that's good or not with my ridiculous speak. So, I mean, Algo looking nice. I want to see it get above this 200 SMA. It looks like it can. 4 hours is above it. Had a golden cross there. I'd look for this to consolidate a little bit. That flag could even push out. If Bitcoin pushes out, that flag will push out. You got a littler cup and handle here that could push you out here. All right. So I do think Algo is good accumulation zone and could pop up to about quick 32 cents. Quick little move to the upside. Nice little 50% gain. Gala is my baby. That's the name of my dog. Gala, baby. Gala. I too am Tung Fu Master. Cunnilingus, if you, this guy, man. Oh my gosh. I think SGB is uncorrelated and is just getting bullish possibly. Let's take a look at SWP, which is Kava Swap. You got to know your coins off the top of your head if you want to be a lifer. All right. Let's take a look at what we see happening with Swap Easy. It was consolidating closer and closer, tighter and tighter in the zone. We were watching it ever so closely. Fell out of the pocket a little bit, not really, kinda. A little kinda. Cup and handle did kind of make a move, but got squiggly in the zone there. You could say that is your handle now. That whole thing is a handle, elongated handle. Showing side, see when you get a lower, a high, I've seen that just boom out. Even though you're getting higher on the stochastics, I've seen that make a move there. MACD showing some signs of life. Lack of momentum in either way, which is squiggly, tight. Kava. Everyone's talking about Kava. Everyone's talking about Kava swap. It's hot right now. 29% gains, actually a little more here. 33.44, 33 on the 44. Two amazing numeros, right? Okay. So 4 hour, 1 hour polling wanted, and look, this could boom right up to the SMA. One thing that hasn't touched the 4 hour 200 SMA. So this is hot. I like what I'm seeing here. I do. 22 resetting, daily wanting to move. All right, this is something that has the special sauce smell, and it's got the rounded bottom. It hasn't popped yet at all. This thing has a high probability of making a move. I actually am salivating for it. I believe I'm going to trade this thing live. Yeah, because it just, the worst that happens is I get stopped out for what, 10%? You know what I mean? And I might be getting something that I could ride for the next few weeks. So I really 10 or 13%, and I could ride this for the next few weeks, possibly for like 100 to 200% gain. This could be a big banger. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence before getting into any project, coin, or trade. Don't do anything you see on YouTube. I will teach you this education. You can understand what moving averages are, what the VRVP is, why I believe the probability is what it is, and then you can assess the situation yourself and do the same thing. Shout out to the 601 people really at one point, 321 people on the live, $37 in chat revenue. You people are unbelievable. No, I didn't do it. I was just messing around. But you people are unbelievable. I just wanted to make you laugh. I'm sorry. I should have done it. But every once in a while, I want to break character, be funny, especially on a Saturday night. You're going to see something a little different than normal. I always tell you, Saturday night streams are different than the weekly stream. Weekly stream, I'm like at work. It's like Monday through Friday work. This is my fun time. So even though we do the education, I mean, this is my time to relax, to kind of be a little different, a little interesting than you normally would have seen me. And that's the key. Shout out to everybody here on the live. I like swap. Looks interesting to me. Based on the indicators, there's a high probability of a move to the upside based on the indicators. All right. SWP. Interesting. And you know, easy to enter this on ALTRADY. Make it simple. So NAVI just absolutely ripping. Unbelievable. Racify getting a bit of a move there. Want to see it get above the zone, and this thing will fly too as well. Racify, right? So you want to look at this coin. I'm looking for SWP swap, right? Now I take a look too at my 7 and my 15. 15's pushing. 7's a little hot, but it is the 7. But this, you know, you can always get a better price if you wait for the 7 to be low. To me, it's minutia. For what I'm doing. 4 hours looking pretty good to me. The 1 hour, I believe, could flip here. Not in the best place, but I see the tightness in the moving averages swap, right? So here. So now I like swap. I'm going to look at swap. And I'm going to build this. I'm going to build the trade here. Right? I don't have to, but it's nice to, in my humble opinion. So I go to my 1 hour time frame. I'm on ALTRADY.com. ALTRADY.com. This is where you can find your way, and I'm APIing into KuCoin right now. I don't have to use the KuCoin exchange, which is really, really nice, okay? So I'm going to hit the 1 hour time frame. Zoom in here. You see I'm going to see basically the same shape that I'm playing. This is kind of what I'm doing, a symmetrical triangle. 50% shot that it goes up or down. Then I had my other reasons why I looked at it, right? But this is basically the idea here. It's giving me my parameters for stop losses and ideas for entry. right? So again, I always do this. Boom, boom. My 2 take profits. Just this is kind of how I've been trading recently. Getting back into the zone after the mess. Bit of a cup and handle here too. Now that I'm seeing that. Interesting. Switch back to my swap, right? And I like to use my long position. So if I enter the trade now, I wish I had got early at the bottom of the channel. It's a little late for me, but you never know. 285 is okay. That's a good spot right there. That's going to put me at 0.4230, 4230. Okay, so all I remember is 4230. I know where the first TP is. The second TP is at 6089. Okay, 6089. So I remember 40, 4230, and 60. Yeah, 6092 and 4230. All right. I go back to my ALTRADY and I want to enter this trade, right? So, and I'm going to scale in 500 at a time. I'd like to put 3 500 buys in. I'm going to put my first one in now and then begin to scale in later on into the night. So what I'm going to do here, right, is position size, hit 100. It says I have $1,300 in the till. So if I hit about 25%, 50, 693, I'll just write in 500. Not 56. Let's type in 500. Always double check what you're doing. Okay. Hold on. I always have ladder on. I'm not laddering in. I'm limiting. Okay. Happened last time. So I'm going to hit last price. Ask. If you want to get in immediately, you hit the ask and you'll get in. Okay. And then 500. Okay. That's going to be a 500 buy at the last price. We can come back to that in a second too and refresh in a second. We're going to hit our take profit area, okay? Our first take profit is going to be at that first line of resistance, all right? This time I'm going to take about 60% out of the take profit. All right, usually I take 70-30. This time I'm going to take about 60% out of the take profit volume, okay? Understand? Now I'm going to add, target price. Sorry, no, that's 100. Sorry, okay, here we go. I want to add here, I want to add another target first. Second target, all right? I'm going to move up to my initial take profit, all right? So I got 2 take profits now, ready to rock. Understand what's going on here, all right? Now, the first take profit here, I'm going to take 60%. So I can raise it. And you see that goes to 61. That's at 39. That's okay for me. I can go a little more, 65, 35 if I'd like, shave it a little bit. And now I know I'm going to get in on the last. I'm going to sell when we hit this area. I'm going to sell there. I'm going to have 2 sell orders ready to rock. Now I have to take care of the stop loss. Okay. Stop loss, click it, boom. It came in right where you want a stop loss by the algorithm area. I mean, that's a good place, but I just want to check the number, right? And remember my number, we can go back and check your number. You don't have to be, 4230. Okay. We go back to ALTRADY yet again, see what's going on. And that's at 4152. It's actually even a little lower than my stop loss. All right. Might even protect me a little bit more, 4230. Either one, it's about 11%. I can handle it either way, right? I'd lose about $50 on the 500, $55. I can handle it. So I've looked at my risk. I've assessed my idea here. And what I do is before I get back in, I go back up and I just hit last again, just to change it back to the initial price of last, then hit place the order, and I'm in. ALTRADY will kind of do something here, boom, boom, boom. The second you get in, you'll get a big green arrow letting you know you're in the trade. Not until the green arrow hit will you know you're in the trade, and you'll wait on that to occur, okay? Bang, the trade has been opened, the green arrow is there, everything's in place. I now can sit back and relax and either take profit or get stopped out. I do not have to worry about being in or out of the trade. No worries at all for me personally, okay? And that's how I trade on ALTRADY, very nice and easily automated with an API to KuCoin, any other your exchanges. We're going to work on MEX Global 2 as well, something we want to see if we can get implemented. Yeah, and they're really responsive. We had meetings with them. It's a really nice relationship. So ALTRADY, I can't wait to be showing you big time trades, $10,000, $20,000 trades moving into the bull market as I get more and more comfortable with ALTRADY, and I use it every single day. So getting excited, and we shall see. And that's what I do. I don't worry about that trade again. You know what I mean? If it starts to fall off, I cut it off easy and I only lose a little bit of 500. If it starts to move, I'll add to it at a point of support. I'll add my other 500. You get it? As the chart shows me, and sometimes it booms and I miss it, but at least I'm in and I have an idea, right? And I'm not going to beat myself up either way, right? AGIX back on the radar. Let's take a look. Never really made the move we wanted it to. Never really made the move we wanted it to. Got a little bit of a surge to the upside, but then look, fell right down to kind of grab anyone's stop loss who was kind of too short and chintzy. My stop loss is deep. I put less money in bigger stop losses if I didn't want to get hit. It did hit the 200. I don't like how the channel broke, though, in my humble opinion. It's kind of a broken pattern. Like, does this do something like this and break back inside? Possibly, I guess. But I'm not a huge fan of what it's looking like now. 1 hour does want to make a move, so let's see what the 1 hour does. Bitcoin could pump up huge and take everything up tonight, so we'll give it its grace. And I'm still in the trade right now, and we'll go from there. And that's AGIX for me right now. 1 hour time frame, okay. 4 hours, okay, too, as well. 22 hours, also low. It's interesting. I mean, all the time frames want to move. So, telling me not to give up on the trade yet, so I'm not, there's no reason to get out. So, I'm still in AGIX. Shout out to the super chat. May God bless each and every one of you. No matter what I do, it doesn't matter. You got to do your own thing. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice, all right? BOOKMAP still chilling. Slowly trying to grind on out. 22,800 kind of just sitting sideways here for the night. Wouldn't be surprised if we woke up at 22,006, 22,008, and we just kind of went sideways for most of the night. Let's take a look at Spell here. Is it on Binance or Coinbase? It's got that same cup and handle. It's got the same kind of ascending triangle that you're seeing on like half the entire market. So, and that's going to take us to total 3 because now we're starting to see a pattern in the market. And it's almost saying that we will consolidate sideways. Spell says a big move is coming. I've seen this before. Just the instinct of the move is telling me it's coming, regardless of the oscillators, which that happens over time. Could dump, though. There's no guarantees. You know, it's a cup and handle, though, that's really just, it gets above the zone. I mean, you're going to blast up. Spell could make a move here. 22% gains. 1 hour is very oversold. Very interesting. All right. Moon River on the weekly and the daily. We'll take a look at Moon River, Algo, SWP, AGIX, and Spell. We're flying through these super chats at the speed of light. In good company with Crypto Lifer on a Saturday night. Shout out to Sneaky Pete, my man. May God bless you, brother. May God bless you. Thank you for jumping on in. I'm long on Spell, my man. How much time you think, Lifer? That's weird. Shout out to Lifer. Had a one-on-one with him this week. Highly recommend his training course and Discord. Learning his TA will change your life. Thank you, Lifer. You're the man, dude. Shout out to Ricky Weatherly. God bless you, Ricky. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, brother. It was really nice meeting you and kicking it with you, too, as well. Super Chats, SGB, USDT, MVR, AI, Adam, SUKU, Hidden Bullish. Spell that S-Coin wrecked millions of us. That's coin, right? Atlas, NAVI. We already got NAVI. Took care of that at the beginning of the show. All right. And I already showed you some things that I see on my radar. All right. Funny, look at AXI getting a bit of a move there. DYDX, decentralized exchanges, possibly making a move. Hawk is on my radar. Let's take a look at Hawk getting tighter and tighter in the zone. Definitely something to watch. Low liquidity, very small coin, but definitely something to watch. Had a bigger move a few weeks back. Sitting at good Fibonacci levels. As you can see, it's in a golden pocket. It's at a point of control. Needs to kind of come back down on the 1 hour, but that 4 hours ready to rock. Hawk on the radar. 1 hour needs to cool off, but I like what I'm seeing for Hawk. So I'd be looking for the 1 hour to cool off for Hawk, personally. That's what I like. That's what Daddy wants. That's what Daddy needs. Sorry, I'm just... NAVI for 69% gains. Well, hi to all the lifers. Is still kicking it. Thank you, lifer. Shout out to Crypto Scientist, my man. I've been live since this morning. Same shit. Imagine. 15-hour stream. All day long. That's what the people want. That's what they want. I can't do it, though. They want more life. No, I'm messing with y'all. I'm messing with y'all. This guy. Look at this guy. He's full of his face over here. This thing likes to move, honestly. And I've seen it make a big move. That's an ascending triangle. 50% chance of a boom to the upside. 47% gains coming. Seems like it could kind of just continue. It's interesting. I'd keep this on your radar too as well. I just got that je ne sais quoi that Saturday night. That ascending triangle. Possible 1 hour scalp. See, I mean, these you could set up. I set these up. I either get stopped out or I hit them. I move on to the next one. No problem. Trading in the zone. Mark Douglas teaching you how to change your mentality. You can't believe that you're right. And it's not about being right. It's just about the probability playing out or not. That's all. Every trade is different than the last. See, if you said you're right, then you think that you know who enters the trade. Every single falling wedge is different than the last. Why? Because every falling wedge is made up of a different set of traders than the last falling wedge. Ah, yes. No single trade is made up of the same traders. Impossible, right? So if you think you know what's going to happen, then you're telling me you know how many traders are going to enter the market in the next 10 minutes. If some people come in and want to start selling this because they're up nice, this thing's going to go down. I don't know where it's going to go. I know where the probabilities of the oscillators tell me. That's it. There's nothing else. I'm not right. I'm not wrong. I'm simply playing out a probability. That's it. The reason why this is so important is because if you don't have that mentality, you're going to set yourself up for disaster and failure because you're going to be like, oh, this is definitely going to the upside. When it doesn't, you're going to be disappointed that you were wrong. And you're going to be like, why was I wrong? I want it to be right. And then it goes back to your whole life or all the other times you were wrong or right in your life. And it gets emotional. And then you're getting into your head with trading, and you don't want to do that. The more you keep it probability, the less you keep yourself involved emotionally in the thinking and thoughts, ideas of the trade, the better off you are. This is why some of the most greatest entrepreneurs, doctors, and lawyers have a really hard time trading. Okay? Where do you get the music from? I love the tunes. Thank you for the love, man. That's a secret. Shout out to Crypto Tom Tom for the 777s. Paying attention. I see the vibrations all around me, man. You people are amazing. Super chats, SGBD, Move, MVOR, AI, Adam, and SUKU. We'll also take a look at XYO. I'm looking at Clearinghouse here. Some nice thick candles on Clearinghouse. Starting to make the move above the point of control. Look at that curve up. That move. And even the RSI is in a bull pennant. That's what's got me kind of crispy getting, that's bacon on the beach right there. And again, it could dump. You never know. No guarantees. There's just probabilities that I play. Nothing more, nothing less. All right? I don't need to be right. I don't need to be wrong. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. Okay? Sam, where do you get your shirts? Why? Just answer me that. You got to answer me. Why are you asking me where I get my shirts? And I don't mind. I just want to know. I'm more curious than you are, maybe. Here I am. Let's go. Shout out to Anthony C. Here I am. Rock me like a hurricane. My man. You love them. I mean, they're amazing, right? I love Express. They fit the best. Express like contours your arm, makes your chest pop, get your shoulders going. Express, man. Yeah. Honestly, like of all the shirts I bought this year, Banana Republic, J. Crew, Express mainly. Banana Republic's a little cheap. Like they don't feel nice. J. Crew's a little softer, a little nicer. But just, yeah, Express is my favorite. You get a haircut looking sharp. Thank you. Yes, I did get a haircut. Yeah. Okay. You must be from Jersey. This guy, no. Get out of here. Don't do that to me. Don't make me a Jersey musclehead. Or a Long Island guy, right? I know what it is. I grew up in New York City for 20 years. I know what you're saying. I mean, J. Crew's all right. J. Crew, the pants. I love the J. Crew pants. J. Crew pants are the best. The J. Crew pants are the most comfortable pants you'll ever wear in your life. They're like all cotton. They come in like blue, red, like all these funky little Richie colors. So people are like, what kind of, you're in your little red bottoms walking around blue pants. But you know what? They're so comfortable. The khaki, the black. I got the khaki, the gray, the black, the blue, the red. 3 of the khakis because I love them. And the only pants I really wear every day on a daily basis are J. Crew like cotton pants. They're the most comfortable pants. And you look super good too. You just look, you look really put together. You know what I mean? So every day you're going to catch me just rocking basically a collared shirt. I like to put the tie on, and I'll wear whatever I'm wearing for the live stream for the rest of the day, right? Why not? I mean, it is what it is, right? Okay, let's get it moving. Button up pearl snap shirts on my jam. Yeah, those are fun too. First time here, was 10 years in NYC myself. What are your thoughts on Gala? I love Gala. Shout out to V-Sun. Can everyone say hi to V-Sun? Hi, V-Sun. I like to wow first-timers, show you how strong the community is. How many people can say hi to V-Sun? I think we can get 20 to 30 people to say hi to you right now, man, and welcome you to the live stream. I'm with you. Congrats from Portugal. Shout out to Ricardo Rio. Thank you. Gareth Holloway calling 8K. Peter Schiff telling people to buy T-bills. Lunatics confirmed. So we're all millionaires by 2030, 2035. Anything is possible. You never know. We could go to 8K. We could go up or down. I'll take it one day at a time. See, the thing is, you don't have to call for 8K. I'll tell you why. It's really simple to me. We'll look at Bitcoin in the all-time history index, right? Remember when I was talking about Bitcoin on the total market cap, actually? Looking at the total market cap. And I kept showing you the flag, and I said, we're fine as long as we stay in this flag, you know? I said, for us to dump, we have to break this channel and then get down into this box, right? So now for us to dump, we have to break this point of control right here, or this high volume node for now, this level and that level. Until we break those levels, we don't have to worry about 8K. Until we break, 748 billion, we don't have to worry about Bitcoin going to 8K. I'll be there. I do this every 5 to 7 hours. So that's why I don't worry about crazy predictions that I hear from other people or other things, because it doesn't matter. Because we can't go to the next level. Like, we can't go down to 911 bill till we break through this beautiful support at 950 billion now, So it's just about, you want to kind of slow down, take a deep breath. Don't get emotional. Don't watch 100 YouTube videos and then start repeating the FUD or the randomness. You know what I mean? Yeah, maybe it's a possibility. A lot of things are possibilities. We could go to 48K too. We could go to 38K. What do you think of that? We go to 42K before we go to 8K. I'm just, you know what I mean? And honestly, I see a breaking trend. And I'm a trend analysis guy. I see a breaking trend. I believe the next big macro high or low is a huge entry into the market. Me personally. And I could be wrong, but I'm going to go with that. And I explained it many, many times, even last night. I believe even this morning, I showed the trend upside down. Should definitely watch that video from this morning where I break down trend analysis. It'll blow your mind. All right. So, you're in another flag here on the 1 hour time frame. A little bit of a flag. Falling wedge flag here. Can you make a move to the upside? There's a chance. You got hidden bullish divergence beginning to form here on the 1 hour. This would push us to 1.6 trillion. We'd break through $1 trillion market cap. Right now, we're sitting at 989. All right. And we do have a resistance at 1.01. So we did hit it. We hit 101. We hit $1 trillion market cap. We've created a nice resistance at 959 in these areas. All right. So let's watch to see how these flags play out. We have till tomorrow morning, really, to see where we're at, and then we can kind of tell if we're going to make an M, if we got rejected again, if we're starting to fall down, and then we're going to wait for the retracement for the move. In my humble opinion, that's what I'm going to be doing. As soon as you were done, and look at all these people. What up, V-Sun? What's going on, V-Sun? Don't wait. Keep your crypto safe. If you don't have a hardware wallet, link for the Trezor Model T is here. Jump into your Model T immediately. Hit the link to get your Trezor Model T today. All right? I love having a hardware wallet. It's the best possible thing you could do for yourself. A Trezor hardware wallet today. My peoples, please. Link in the description below. I do earn a commission, but I think it's the best thing you could do. It's the best commission I could ever earn, knowing that you stay safe with the proper technology. I was in crypto not 4 to 5 months. I smartened up and got myself a hardware wallet and began to understand, because I wanted to be a part of the movement. I wanted to be a part of, of what was happening. Can you hold XRP on the wallet? Yes, you can. Second time in here with the lifer. Shout out to you. Nice vibe in the stream. Shout out to Luna Vici, man. May God bless you for coming on in on a Saturday night. Thank you for jumping on in. A lot of beautiful new people here. I love this. A lot of new lifers on the stream. I'm smelling awesome, fresh crypto blood, baby. People jumping on in. Just starting crypto, here for the ride. My dudist, anywhere I can find tips, just keep coming to the live stream, man. Show up and build yourself up. You will become the tip. People ask you for the tips. I bought a bag of OB back in August when BitBoy called it out. I've held it since then, and I'm almost a hot 1K. It might be time to sell and come off the bench and trade for the first time since August. You do whatever makes you happy, my man. I can't wait for the ledger stacks. Facts. NAVI, baby. Shout out to Laura Marshall. We love you. Banging on him to the upside. He just wants the tip. Oh, my gosh. Rather be learning than watching the NFL game all day, baby. Motivating me to start my own channel. You got to get it done. You got to take it seriously, though. Don't start a channel and do it halfway. Either go all the way or don't do it at all. Bison, I would take some off the table and deploy it somewhere. Not your keys, not your crypto, baby. Can we check Gala, Super Chat, SGB, Daily, MOVR, and Adam, and SUKU? Sports is a waste of brain space. Let's take a look at SGB, USDT. Songbird on BitTrue, Gate.io, Bitfinex, Coinex, Bybit, BitGet. BitTrue, I guess. I mean, this thing dumped. I don't know what you want. Cup and handling. You'd have to believe in this and DCA into it. Probably will pump up to the 200 SMA. We've seen this many times, so be ready for a 40% gain up from this VPVAR through the gap. A lot of coins have done it already. I don't see why this won't. And you have low risk because you're at the bottom. So, I mean, you get this gap here right up to the 200 SMA. Yeah. This is something I wouldn't even really think much about. I personally would just buy there, stop loss at the bottom, see if I can hit that gain. If not, I walk away. Lackluster. Possibly could happen. Songbird. There you go. Nothing more, nothing less, man. Okay. Join the 99 and take the course. Life-changing in more ways than TA. Your future self will thank you. Shout out to Timmy313. We God bless you, man, for saying that every single day. MOVR here. How we got into this pocket. I start to Saturday Night Live, and it seems funny, but now we get into this pocket. So look, MOVR. Is it going to get that move when the moving average get tight? The 21 curls, do we get the move to the 21-day moving average? To the point of control. We're at the volume area low. Suggests that we will make that move. So Moon River. Possible bottom here for Moon River. DeFi starting to kind of make a bit of a gain again. People ready to get back into DeFi. We're seeing some movement in DeFi. It's interesting. 22 hours not looking amazing. Did look, but the 22 hour did pump up. So you'd look for a flag on the 22 personally, or the 4. And the idea is to watch that flag. If the flag fills out, the daily is likely to pump up for that percentage up to the 53% gain there. Just something, easy money there in my humble opinion. But again, you have to understand that concept and believe in it. Yeah. Let's take a look at AI, USDT, multiverse AI, right? And I like what it's doing here. The daily looks like it's about to blast. It's on the radar. I've already put it out to the lifers. So we're just kind of sitting here in limbo. Can we stay above the 200 SMA here on the daily and keep it moving is the question, right? 400 is looking pretty good. 400 is actually making, look at this, kind of getting tighter in a symmetrical triangle there that could break on out for gains. See that? You probably can't see it. So what I'll do is this. I'll hook you up. I'll group everything. I'll hide the group and I'll just redraw that for you. But you got something like this brewing here. This thing could do numbers. So, boom. AI, multiverse AI, ready to rock. I like it. It's on my radar. So, again, already out to the livers, already on our radar. Really just playing the waiting game right now. AI, baby, AI. So, 115% gains. That's not light. It's a banger. Atom, one of my favorite coins to hold long term. I believe it's going to be a hub, interoperable, connecting multiple chains. Same thing cooking. I mean, the 4 hour wants to dump on you. The 1 hour is like in these little like funky little flags, right? Like, and if Bitcoin makes a move, this will make a move. And that's just kind of the idea here for Atom. Same concept. So we're kind of just waiting on these cup and handles around the whole market that are also making these rising wedge ideas. Like everything's in this same exact idea. You see, they all just pick up on the same concept. They're glued to Bitcoin. Atom in a giant double bottom, possibly back at 1287. One of the stronger coins in the bear market, easily. Didn't give back the gains that it started with, like at 5, like the other ones. Still held the double up at least, right? That's a cup and handle too. And same idea that we're talking about. And that brings me to total 3. Which is the total market cap of all cryptocurrency, excluding Bitcoin and altcoins. And you can see it's the same idea. Total 3's in the flag. right? And you want to see if this 1 hour flag is going to push us out for more, or is it going to kind of sideways behavior? We shall see. A little bit of bearish div there, swing up and a strong swing down. It's actually some strong bearish div. Higher low in a way. You know, looking to make a lower low from this low. We don't want that to happen, but higher low so far in this channel. So this flag's important. It would get us back above this resistance at 360, and we could work with that. Otherwise, we're likely coming back down and testing 333. 333, of course, right? XYO, someone asked about. Let's take a look at XYO. You see what we just did there, looking at the entire market cap of cryptocurrency. All right. Ooh, XYO looks good. I see something quickly that you might not see. Let me get rid of my old work. Getting tight. I mean, this thing looks like it's going to blast. I like that. I like that consolidation. Very likely for a move. If we pull a fib on that, you can tell it already kind of retraced right where it was supposed to. Alt F is my fib shortcut. We're going to come on up here, bounce off the 618 fib, came back off the 0.5, hung out here, sitting right on the 0.5, tight moving averages. Woo. Woo. Last time we called this out, we had a beautiful move to the upside out of this flag right there, boomed out. We've been waiting ever since, really, to get back in. Hasn't been advantageous yet. Wait for this 4 hour to possibly cool off. 22 looking pretty good. 4 hours looking interesting. I like what I'm seeing here for XYO. 1 hour may flip that 4 hour top frame. Sideways price action. This is interesting. 100% gains coming out of XYO. And again, Bitcoin could dump. This will dump. No matter how bullish a coin looks, it doesn't matter. Bitcoin will take it to the downside and throw it to the wayside. I just want you to understand these concepts. Lifer Brother, what exchanges do you use or like? I like Mex Global and KuCoin. Link in the description below. Please sign up with my links if you want to hook me up. I appreciate it. Lifer, you're my boy, Blue. Love y'all. Shout out to Roddy, man. You're my boy, Blue. Without FTX dubbing Gala into oblivion, that whole black swan, it would have gone below 0.4. Hey, they gave us a blessing then, right? Someone like SUKU for hidden bullish. Let's take a look at SUKU for hidden. Took it for some gains recently. Renier nailed it. And it fell out. It went out of this channel. Yeah, it kind of does. Swing up to swing up, swing down to swing down. It does have a hidden bullish for SUKU. You are correct. Because this would be a swing up. This would be a swing down. That is a hidden bullish. Even on the 1 hour time frame. Interesting. Despite what the oscillators say, it says it could continue. 4 hours actually trying to bend too for another gain. I would look at no other time frame but the 1 hour. Stop loss below previous support. Somewhere here. Routed up to this area. SUKU on the radar for a move. How much? This one's likely to move. It likes to move for whatever reason. 66% gains coming out of SUKU. Let me get that Lifer red sauce on OP if you get a chance. Thanks for your grind day in and day out, Lifer. You inspire me. Shout out to Bison9 in the game. XP Bear Flag down to 39. SUKU. You're SUKU. Yo, come on. Don't do that. Don't make me do that. Keep me clean, man. So, look, I mean, everything is in the same little flag. I don't know what to tell you. It's in the uptrending cup and handle inside the rising wedge. Like, look, here it is. The uptrending cup and handle inside the rising wedge. I don't care what it is. Dude, even AT&T is in it. That's so weird. I just hit this accidentally. How is AT&T just like an altcoin? Look. Dude, this is weird. See that? There's the cup and handle in the wedge. Wow. Stocks and altcoins correlated. You could trade AT&T just like the coin he just asked about, OP. How weird was that? That was a finger slip. Yo, you get blessed with information. So look, OP keeps moving. It went far above the channel to the upside. 79. We took it for gains. We love that. Right? This is a lot like AT&T. It's just this. See? It's in this. AT&T was a little more lateral, but it's got that. And then this is the flag. OP could really just boom out for more gains here. Everything is in the same channel. Do you get it now? It all depends on what Bitcoin does for the rest of the night, right? We want to look at Bitcoin dominance. We want that to slip a little bit. Something we do have to look at before we get out of here. I was like, why isn't it? I had like a comma in there. Bitcoin dominance similar in the flag, oversold in the 4-hour time frame. We'd want this to slip down a little bit to give the altcoins, you know. But look, this even is in the same flag on the 1-hour time frame. And that could mean Bitcoin wants to boom up. It will bring up USDT pairs. It'll bang on Bitcoin pairs. Certain coins will go up with it. Certain coins will go sideways. And then after Bitcoin's tear. But this says Bitcoin's on another tear. It says dominance is about to pump one more time. Interesting. And you got a hidden bullish there too. Swing up, swing down. That tells me we're about to get a blast for Bitcoin. Dominance tends to kind of give you an idea of what's happening to Bitcoin. All right. All right, everybody. I am out of here for the night. That concludes my technical analysis. I'm watching this flag on the 1 hour. I've told you 100 times what I'm doing. We were waiting on the 15-minute as the stream started. It did kind of move out, made a double bottom. Getting overbought, though, didn't give as much. It's kind of saying that we might even go lower here. So only time will tell. We shall see. The 1 hour looks good for a move, but the 4 hour could pin us. Areas to watch, right? There's a probability we could break out. What do I see happening if I have to make my last minute call? Tonight's harder than all the other nights. It's a little more, I got some indecision, right? But you know, I'd take a risky shot on the 1 hour time frame, moving to the upside. I would, based on the hidden bullish. There's that feeling that the shorts just they're in disbelief, and we could still squeeze them back up here. So I'm more bullish than bearish, even though we are starting to get into a very strong bearish divergence. But the fact that we had resistance and we're bouncing until we break this line and then drop through this green zone, I'll remain bullish on this move here. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the note. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. May God bless each and every one of you. Use your desire, your dedication, your discipline, and determination to change your life. You can, you will, you are the best. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Crypto is life. And I'll catch you on the next live stream. Peace.